Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, introduce us from Group 6 LC program at UIN Sunan Gunung Jati Bandung with tutor Mr. Revi. This time we will have a casual chat with the topic Our Future Goals, which will be packaged in the form of a podcast. Previously, I'm Revina Ratu Maharani from Biology Education as a moderator for this time. As for the members of Group 6, namely Ratna Dieva Audya majoring in Public Administration, Revina Ratu Maharani majoring in Biology Education, Rephiany Afifah majoring in Biology Education, and Resty Fahira Alma majoring in Journalistic Communication. The first one will start with me. This time, I have a question for you guys. Number one, what are your career goals in the future? Ratna, can you answer my question first?
Okay, what my career goal in the future is my future career plan is that I want to work in a good company and I have a good position, or maybe I have my own business in any field. And currently, I'm still learning to become a person who better understand what business is and how to do good business and others.
So cool, Ratna. Thank you, Ratna. Next, Rephiany, how about you?
Okay, about me, my future career goals is to become a lecturer. When people ask why, because now I'm studying education, which is later befriend as an educator. However, I also want to have other jobs, such as being a scientific researcher, and I also aspire to become a writer in the future, such as write a novel. That's it, guys, from me.
Wow, that's cool, Rephiany. Thank you. Okay, and last, how about you, Resty?
My career goals in the future is I want to work as a television station producer, making show that are not only entertaining but also educational. I also want to make a show that introduce the beautiful nature of Indonesia, which is not yet well known. It's all from me.
Thank you, Resty. Question, how do you plan to achieve your career goals? Maybe Ratna, you can answer my question first.
As I said before, for now, to achieve my career goals, I'm learning more, trying to understand what a business is, how to do a good business, and others. But of course, not only that, to be able to achieve my goals of my career, I also have to have a lot of experience and don't stop to trying and learning.
How about you, Rephiany?
Okay, my plan to achieve my career as lecturer is to continue my master degree, of course, because the requirement to become a lecturer is at least a master degree. So right now, I'm trying my best to learn to maintain and even improve my grades in each semester. And after graduating, I go straight to the master degree. That's it,
And
guys.
how? Okay, thank you, Repi. And how about you, Resty?
My plan is now I study journalism. Now I study journalism major. I learn many things related to my dream job. I hope what I learn now can be lead to my.
Thank you, guys. My next question: if your dreams are not achieved and you feel down, how do you get up and build your dreams again in the future? Nah, you can answer my question first.
When I feel down because I failed, I will give myself to rest to evaluate myself because I think it is important. To rebuild my dream in the future, I will encourage myself, then go back to remembering what I aspire to, then try again to accept all the abilities I have.
Okay, that's cool, Ratna. Thank you.
If my dream is not achieved, first, at that time, I feel down because plans and various efforts have been made to achieve my dreams. But I can linger in sadness for a long time. I had to get up and continue to push my dream. Because failure in life is natural thing, right, guys? And the important things is how we try to rise from that failure. And one of the ways I get up after failure is that I always remember how many people support me, especially my parents who have give me both moral and material support. So I will keep trying until I reach that dream. However, if it is such a hard effort and has not been achieved, then I have to leave everything to Allah because Allah is the one who gives us what whether it is. That's it.
Masya Allah, that's great, Rephiany. Thank you. And how about you, Resti?
Uh, I admit my sad feeling, allow myself to feel the sadness first. After that, I will rise again because if I'm sad all the time, when will I be able to achieve that dreams? I always believe when we don't get what we want, surely Allah is preparing something big and just right for me. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Resti. Maybe last question for me. Give us motivation to be more enthusiastic in reaching our goals and planning a happy future. Ratna.
I like to say, do whatever you want, do the best you can. Believe that one day everything will be bright, even if it fails. You just need to try again. Keep the spirit and don't forget to be grateful.
Wow, that's great, Ratna. How about you, Rephiany?
Okay, I had to say, with your own dream, don't let other people disturb it. Plan all those dream carefully and start the action from now. Remember that in every journey there will be difficulties that you will encounter, and when they happen, face them talk. Don't turn around and let alone give up because I believe we can all uh, conquer the future.
Okay, thank you, Rephiany, for the motivation. Okay, and how about you, Resti?
I just want to say, just remember everyone has their own time and their own story. Don't compare your achievement with the achievement of others because everyone has their own way and don't push yourself. There is a time for us to stop for little rest. Just like Ardito said, take it easy for a little while.
Thank you, Resti. Okay, thank you guys for sharing. Maybe that's all from me. And next, Ratna, Dieva, Audya, your turn.
Okay, guys, I have four questions for you. First question, if you are graduate later, then unexpectedly there is a man who proposed to you and asks to you to marry, what will you do? Maybe Rephiany can answer me first.
Okay. Honestly, I haven't talked about playing or getting married such as a young age, let alone just graduate from college. Because my plan is to be, honestly, I want to have a better career first before getting married. And maybe at that time, I ask for time to get to know him better and talk about serious things in the future, so I can also see if he is the right person for me or not. Because getting married requires a process. We also have to know our future husband well. and make sure whether he is suitable to be our life partner or no. So I haven't thought about being too hasty in accepting a young age. That's it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Rephiany, for answering me. How about you, Resty?
If I have known this man long enough, maybe I will accept. But if I have only know him for a few months, maybe I will choose to know him first before getting married. If it's up for me.
Okay, how about you, Revina?
Okay, Ratna, maybe if the man I love, then he is already successful and able to guide me, of course I will accept. But if he is not the man I love, but he is successful and can guide me too, inshallah I will accept him, provided we make a commitment, and of course we must be ready, both mentally and physically. That's it for me.
Okay, guys, next question. If one day you have finished your study period, then you get a good a job, but doesn't match with your initial desire, what will you do? Rephiany, can you answer me first?
Okay, Ratna. If in the future I receive a job that's in not accordance with my wishes, then I must I first see the potential of the job and whether I can still do it or not. For example, if I can still accept the job, then I will try for some time to stay in the job, and who knows, I will be happy with the job even though it's not accordance with what I want. However, if the job doesn't make me comfortable in terms of work and the environment, then I will try to find another job because we must have interest and comfort when working so that whatever task we are given will be fun if we like to do it. Maybe that's it.
Okay, thank you, Rephiany, for answering me. Maybe Resty, you can answer me too.
I will try the job first. If I don't like it and don't feel comfortable, then I will quit the job and find a job that suits me. So I will try it to add to the experience. That's
Okay, how about you, Revina?
My answer is live it, be grateful because not everyone has that opportunity. The opportunity to get a job. After all, we can still work and fight for what we want as long as we are still alive in the world. Maybe that's it for me, Ratna.
Okay, guys, thank you for answering me. And next question. One day you have your own house. What kind of house do you want? Do you hope for? Revian can answer me first.
Okay. If one day I have house, I want a house that is certainly comfortable. Not luxury is not problem, but a house is clean, comfortable, and nice to live in. I like the minimalist and modern type of house with a touch of all full white with lots of greenery, a house with two floors maybe, and then in front of the house there is a kind of garden with a fish pond and lots of plant too. And one thing on the top floor, there is a kind rooftop that is designed to be comfortable as possible. I can relax and enjoy the sunset in there. Maybe that's it, Tatna.
Wow, nice house, yeah. How about you, Resty?
My dream house is a house with a simple and modern style. Not too big, but looks big. The color are monochromatic, and there's are wood accents. I want to have a house in an area where the air is cool and clean. That's from me.
Okay, I hope I have a house like you, Resty. How about you, Revina?
Maybe inside that is a harmonious and happy family. There is a garden in the backyard for children to play. There is a swimming pool. There is a small playroom for playing together, and of course, a beautiful and comfortable environment. That is
Okay, guys, thank you for answering me again. Last question. What do you expect when you are 50 or 60 years old? Rephiany, you can answer me first.
What I hope that at the age of 15 or 16 years old is that I can still meet up with my parents along with my family too. And I hope at the age I have a husband, children, and even grandchildren maybe. And I also hope at the age can enjoy my job more, no longer working with and obsessing with money, but working for a hobby. And I also hope I will be in my dream house and I can see my children and my grandchildren happy in harmony at the time. Maybe that's it for me.
Nice answer. How about you, Resty?
When I'm 50 or 60 years old, I hope I stay healthy. I want my old age to still be able to travel around Indonesia and abroad. I also want to try something I haven't tried when I was younger. And I hope I can still watch the performance and concert of my favorite musicians.
Okay, nice. How about you, Revina?
Okay, maybe relax with my family, enjoy the result of my hard work when I was young, be more active in sport, even tough. It's a relaxing sport and always think positive. That's all from me, Ratna.
Okay, thank you for answering me. I hope you will get what you want. I give it back to Revi.
Okay, thank you, Ratna. Next, Resti Fahira Alma, your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. I have four questions for you guys. The first question: if what was planned after graduating from college is not implemented, what will you do? Do you have another plan? I want to ask Revina first.
Okay, maybe my answer is don't focus on things that are not safe, but I have to get up and plan something new. Of course, everyone should have more than one plan, and I will fight for other plans that I want to achieve. Maybe that's all from me.
Oh, nice answer, Revina. And next, I want to ask Ratna. How about you?
Actually, what I plan after graduation is to have a good job so that I can live more independently and be able to have my parents' economy. If that doesn't materialize, I plan to keep learning to be a better person, looking for work experience as much as good as possible. That's it.
Okay, nice. What about you, Rephiany?
Okay, yes. If my plan to continue my master degree has not been implemented, I have a plan B, which is to apply to several educational institutions to become a biology teacher there. But still, when I become a teacher, I was trying to be able to continue my master degree and later I hope become a lecturer. Maybe that's it.
Okay. The second question: after graduating, are you interested in continuing your master degree or even doctoral degree? I want to ask Revina first.
Okay, yes, I'm very interested. It has even entered into my life plan because, in my opinion, masters or doctorates can be used as a determinant for our future careers and can be used as opportunities in the future. In addition, we can also expand networking. The most important thing is that you can continue to learn and never be satisfied with science. Maybe that's all.
Thank you, Revina. Good answer. I want to ask Ratna next.
Actually, I'm not really interested in continuing my master degree because I'm afraid I won't be able to do it. And I'm afraid I'll be bother to my parents because if I can pay for college myself. But if one day there is a good opportunity for me to be able to continue my master degree, I will take it because why not? That is
Okay. What about you, Rephiany?
About me, yes, I'm very interesting in continue my master degree. Why? Because I like to learn and discover new things. And by continue my study, I will gain more knowledge and will discover many things that I had not previously encountered or known. Even talk in the process until now, I often complain or sometimes feel dry or hopeless, but I always try to finish everything well. That's interesting.
Okay, thank you guys. The next question. How do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? What do you think you are doing? Revina, I want to ask you first.
Okay, maybe I have a good career and focus on continuing to organize that career, have a home, I can make my parents proud and make them happy and also make me happy too. Of course, I mean, inshallah, maybe that's all from me, Resty.
Okay, what about you, Ratna?
In the next 5 or 10 years, maybe I'm working in a company, then maybe I have what I want, like a house or a car. Or in the next 5 years, I'll be married to someone because I want to get married at mature age, like 25 or more.
Okay, what about you, Rephiany?
Okay. When view in the next 5 years, I wish at the time I wish completing the final stage of master degree or even already graduate from master degree. And then if a few at the 10 years next, at the time I want to be married, already have children, already have a happy small family, and their own house, and already have a steady job. That's interesting.
Okay, nice answer, guys. The last question. In your opinion, if what you hope for happen in the future, will you really feel happy? I want to ask Revina first.
Okay, of course, I will feel happy, but still don't feel satisfied and keep trying and trying. Maybe that's all from me.
Okay, what about you, Ratna?
I think if all my hope about my future are fulfilled, of course I will feel very happy because it means that my struggle have not been vain, and I will be very grateful for what I have at that time. That is.
Okay, last, Rephiany, what about you?
Okay, of course, guys, if what I hope for in the future come true, I will very happy and grateful because Allah has granted my dreams in the future. And then so for sure it will be a great joy in life. And I'm really looking forward to it happening in my life. I mean,
Okay, thank you for answering my question. That is all the question from me. I give it back to Revina.
Okay, thank you, Resty, Fahira, Alma. Next, Rephiany or Afifah, your turn.
okay, guys, I have four question for you. Question number one is almost all mentors say life must have a purpose. In fact, you have to set goals for goals well, but what is the real purpose of this life, and what do you want to look for in the future? Ratna, please answer for the first.
Actually, I think living in this world is temporary, so the main purpose of us living in this world is to worship for profession in the eternal world later. But before that, for in the future, I want to have a happy family, sufficient life, have a partner who is loyal and understand the situation, and never forget to lead me to a better path together. That's it.
Okay, that's good, Ratna. Okay, next maybe Resty. How about you?
Uh, the goal of my life is to be able to make my parents and family happy, to be a useful person, to be a useful person to many people, and to be able to obey to Allah commands well. I want to be a woman who is not spoiled and can stand alone. I want in the future I can be that kind of person.
Okay, that's cool, Resty. And how about you, Revina?
Okay, my answer is I I want to have a good career, a good partner, a good and understanding friend, people who always support and pray for me, and a healthy, positive environment and circle. Maybe that's all from me, Rephi.
Okay, next question. What is your biggest fear for the future? And have you started thinking about solution to the fear? Maybe Ratna for the first answer.
My biggest fear in the future is that I will lose the people I love, like my mother, and I have become nothing and can be proud of them. I am also afraid that I will become a useless person and become a bad person. So now my way to overcome the fear is to try my best to make my parents proud. Then persist in any situation so that it doesn't fall into bad things.
Okay, that's right, Ratna. How about you, Resty? Resty?
Uh, I'm afraid that in the future it will be more difficult to get a job. The solution I'm thinking of now is that I will try to open my own business. And if it goes well, I can open up jobs for others people. That's from.
That's good. How about you, Revina?
I'm afraid of experiencing such a thing as a failure and loss, failure to do a good job, failure to find a good partner, failure to make good friends, losing the people I care about, and what I fear most is losing myself. The solution is to keep pursuing what I'm going to live, keep trying, praying, and changing the negative thoughts into positive ones.
Okay, that's cool, Revina. Okay, third question. In your opinion, what kind of ideal life do we want to have after graduating from college? Maybe Ratna for the first.
I think the life we want when we graduate from the college is to have a good job, as I said before, and have a good finance, have a good partner. The point is a good life. That's it.
Okay, that's cool, Ratna. How about you, Resty?
Graduating college on time, getting a good GPA, immediately getting the job we want, get a master scholarship in Indonesia or abroad.
That's cool, Resty. And how about you, Revina?
Maybe the ideal life after graduating college, in my opinion, is where we can think that graduation is just a momentary celebration. Then we will be faced with various kinds of rejection where we have to be able to deal with it. We will get jobs that are not in accordance with our passion and many demands from people closest that we might have to consider from now on.
Okay, that's great, Revina. And last question, in the future, with the skill you have, what contribution would you like to make to the environment around you? Maybe, Ratna, you can answer for the first.
I don't think I have a good answer for this question because with the skill I have now, maybe I will contribute to environmental management, such as, for example, I work in the village where I live, and then I will update exiting policies because, as you all know, I study majoring in public administration, and maybe that will help a little. That's it.
Okay, good answer, Ratna. And how about you, Resti?
I want those around me to be more aware of which information is true and which is hoax, and can take advantage of technological development properly and correctly. That's from.
Sorry. Okay, that's good, Resti. And how about you, Revina?
Maybe because I feel good in public speaking, I'm so confident me. Or then I will contribute in the form of counseling on positive things in society, then become an agent of change in the environment around me, and participate in every activity that is made in my environment.
Okay, that's good, Revina. Okay, that's all from me. I given back to Revina.
Okay. Thank you, Rephiany. Thank you, guys, for sharing. It doesn't feel like all questions have been answered. I ask our moderator apologize if there are wrongs in pronunciation. One word from us for Elsie is
Mantap.
mantap.
Masih mantap.
Okay, thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.